Are you tired of the constant, you have to be consistent on social media advice? Do you find yourself struggling to figure out how? Well, today we've got your back. We're about to demystify consistency and show you how to make it work for you. Say goodbye to generic schedules and hello to a personalized approach. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. I'm Kristina Stubblefield, and every week we help you unleash your business's potential, boost your visibility, and maximize your time. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's not just relevant, it's crucial for anyone looking to establish a formidable online presence. We're talking about consistency, but wait, not in the way you might expect. In this episode, we'll explore the idea that consistency doesn't have to be a one-size-fits-all approach. It's not about posting every day or adhering to a rigid schedule. Rather, it's about defining your consistency on your terms. Picture this. You're ready to boost your online presence and enhance your brand. And you're faced with that age-old question, how often should you post? Guess what? I'm here to share with you. The answer might surprise you. It's not about what others are doing. It's about what works for you and what sets the stage for a robust and enduring online presence. Now, side note, if you're ready to boost your online presence, we've got you covered there. Our new program covering just that starts again soon. But in the meantime, today we're going to unravel the myths and misconceptions surrounding consistency. You'll learn how to create a plan that fits your work schedule, your goals, and your unique circumstances. A plan that lays the foundation for a strong online presence. By the end of this episode, you'll have a fresh perspective on what it means to be consistent in the online space. You'll have the tools to define your consistency and make it work for you, ensuring that your online presence stands out in the digital crowd. Now, in this episode, I'm going to be breaking this down into segments, and I'm starting segment 1, the consistency myth. And, over the years, I call this a consistency trap. Because if you're like most business owners and entrepreneurs out there, you go and look up what other people are doing, whether they're in your industry or not. And in your head, you might start to formulate this idea that one size fits all. And I'm here to tell you that is not the best approach. Now, it's great to go out and look up and see what other people are doing, but if you follow someone else's consistency or their pattern, I'm here to tell you that can lead to burnout. And the other thing you'll find yourself is probably frustrated. You see, most people turn to your favorite social media platform to see what other people are out there doing. But are they you? Is their business exactly like you? You may be thinking yes, but I'm here to tell you the answer is no, because no one is you. You are unique. You may offer the same kind of services, or you may be in the same industry, but that doesn't mean you're exactly like that person. And I see this happen time and time again. When the word consistency is mentioned, I'm too making sure I'm focused and don't roll my eyes at you, because when I hear that word used over and over and over again, and I'm here to raise my hand and tell you, I'm guilty. I say this word a lot, but I want to make sure that I follow up when I say it, that I don't mean the standard consistency that you may have formulated in your head. And that's why I call it a trap. Because you turn to see what other people are doing. Most people don't have a strategy of their own. They probably haven't sat down with a business coach or a marketing professional to formulate their own strategic approach. And that turns into a marketing plan. So what you see out there, you tend to follow it. And if you'll stay with me for this episode, I want to change your thinking on this, because I want people to know about you and what you have to offer. And that takes me into segment 2, your personal consistency plan. It has to work for you. It doesn't matter what guru says today, what they say next week, what you've been listening to over the last year or two. If it doesn't work for you, you're not going to get the result. And let's be totally honest here. The reason you post out on social media or you work on your online presence is to get results. So you may be thinking to yourself, what do you mean by make it work for me? Personal plan. Well, it needs to align with your goals, your work schedule. How about your lifestyle? And let's not forget your objectives. I see a lot of people out there post something because they haven't posted in a week or two or a month. I can certainly tell you that I can relate to that because it's happened to us. And life happens, things happen, which another reason that I firmly believe in batching. But before we batch, we've got to talk about a personal plan. And here's what I would suggest you do. Look at your schedule. How does it work for you to post out on social media, Google Business Profile, update your website? Because when we're talking about consistency, so many people lean towards social media, but there's other things that are important with online presence. So let's not leave out if you're blogging, updating your pictures, videos, or content on your website, Google Business Profile, or your social media. If you look at your calendar, how does it fit for you in your schedule? Is that updating stuff once a week? And you may be shaking your head and say, once a week doesn't cut it. I'm here to share with you. Starting small can make a difference for your business. Consistency doesn't have to equal 3 times a week, 5 times a week, every day. I'm here to share with you whatever consistency works for you. And you have to be honest and upfront with yourself. If that is once a week, that's once a week. I would rather see you be consistent every week, 1 time a week for 52 weeks of the year. And this is the mistake that people make. They get all gung-ho, I got to post 3 times a week. And they do great for a month or two, and then they tank. And what I mean by that is it stops. Life happens. They get really busy in their business. And the thing that gets put to the back burner is marketing your business. And I would say that posting on social media, updating your Google Business Profile, your website, or blogging falls into that category of marketing your business. So I'm here to share with you, you can start small to have success. And you can get a return on your investment of time, energy, effort, or money by a small, consistent schedule. So most of the time, when I meet with clients and we have a strategy session, we have this conversation. What's your schedule like? How consistent can you be? How often a week can you post out on social media or update your website or Google Business Profile? Because when I start working with someone, most of the time they're the one wearing all the hats. They don't have necessarily a VA, an admin, or a team. Now, I've also worked with others that do have people that help them, whatever facet that may be, but they still don't have a consistent schedule that works for themselves and their team. So I'm giving you permission to start small. That way, you are set up to stay consistent for the long haul, not for a week, not for a month. Now, this brings me right into segment 3. Tech tools. People think because I'm known as a tech guru that I push technology to my client. Well, I'll be honest with you, it really starts with what works for you. Wow. Really? Yes, I meet people where they're at. And I work with some people that do good to send emails. And that's okay because they're being honest with me and telling me where they're at with using technology. However, I want to help them get more comfortable with technology because it's there to support you. It's there to be an assistant in your business, and it can help you enhance your consistency. Now, what do I mean by tech tools? Well, there's several different things out there. Sometimes people start with just a printed calendar, and that's okay. Other people start with a Google Calendar or a calendar on their computer. Others start with Google Sheets, Excel, Again, I'm here to share with you whatever works best for you. Learning all these different new technologies may not be the best thing for you where you're at right now in your business. However, it is nice to know what is available to you, what is there to support you, because as you evolve with your business, technology is there to evolve with you. And there are so many different tools out there to help you with scheduling content. I've worked with many tools over the years. We've actually partnered with a company to create Social Suite, which is a scheduling tool, and it has many other features. But we heard people's pain points. We heard them talking about these different tools that they were seeing out there did not address all of their pain points. They were still utilizing multiple tools, which is why we put in place Social Suite. There'll be links down below where you can check that out, because I know how technology can help you be more consistent. It can help you with scheduling out your content, and there's other things that it can help you with as well. Increasing your engagement, interacting with your audience, so many different things. But I must also mention there are tech tools out there to help you make content. I've done other videos on different tools that are available to you, and you can get those links down below, or just subscribe to the channel and you can see all those different videos on YouTube. One of the things when I talk about technology that I want to make sure you hear from me, please don't let it overwhelm you. Technology is there to help you, not be a burden. And that is a mistake that a lot of people make, is they sign up for a lot of different tools and technologies. They don't know where to start. They get overwhelmed. And then those technologies go and sit on a shelf. Those softwares, people don't log back into them. And that's what I don't want to happen to you, because then you kind of are left with a little bit of bad feeling about technology. And I've worked with people regarding their mindset, because they've signed up for all of these different tools, then didn't know where to start. They didn't use them. And now they think, well, why should I be investing in technology or a tool? And that's what I don't want for you. So I'm really passionate about technology and helping people understand it. And I find a lot of times mindset is one of the biggest things that I help people overcome when it comes to technology. And I've done a previous video about this that you can check out. Now, as I'm on this topic, I want to go into segment 4, overcoming overcommitment. Do I have some experience with this? Overcommitting. It can not only cause stress, it can cause a whole lot of other things. And guess what? I see this happen. People overcommitting and saying, I can post 5 times a week, no problem. Yes, maybe you have slower months in your business and you can do it then. But what about the other times? And then you've overcommitted and now you feel obligated to keep that schedule in place. That's why I share with people, let's be realistic. Let's start small, because once you get going, you can always increase the amount of times that you post online. And while I'm talking about this, setting boundaries. Knowing when to say no to avoid spreading yourself too thin. Now, this plays a big role in consistency, because if you don't set boundaries and you overcommit yourself, guess what is one of the first things to go? Marketing or working on your business. How do I know that? Because it's happened to us. Not only have I seen it with multiple clients, we've been through that ourselves. So setting boundaries can make a big difference for you. As I mentioned, as I go into segment 5, as your business evolves, so can consistency. You can increase the number of times that you post out about your business, or that you write a blog post, or that you update your pictures, videos on your website or Google Business Profile. Evolve is such a powerful word. And I say that because if you start small, you can build up your consistency over time. You'll get more comfortable. Maybe you'll implement tools to help you along the way. And what you'll find, you start to see better results because you've kept that consistency over time and you've increased as you've went. You didn't start out to knock it out of the park. We all have the best intentions, but I'm here to share with you business gets busy, life happens. And with my background and my experience, I see firsthand starting small works. It works. It's okay not to be posting out every single day. That's okay because good quality content that is put out consistently for long periods of time works way better than just throwing something out there every day or every other day. I've been able to experience that myself in our own business with our content that we've put out and our schedule. And at first it was hard for me because I was like, wait a second, are we really cutting back? No, we're in this for the long haul. So there you have it. I hope that you've seen today that I've peeled back the layers of consistency. I really thought it was time to debunk the idea of a rigid schedule for online presence, consistency, and more. I want to empower you to define your own path. It's your business, your decisions, your goals, and it should be your consistency. As you work to boost your online presence and enhance your brand, remember this: it's not about what others are doing, it's about what works for you. Your consistency plan, it's kind of like a well-tailored suit. It fits perfect to your work schedule, your lifestyle, your goals and ambitions. Now, as I mentioned about boosting your online presence, if you want to dive deeper into this topic, keep an eye out for our upcoming program. It is designed to help you elevate your online game. I sprinkle in some technology, and it doesn't matter about your experience. It doesn't matter about where your business is at right now. This program is open to anyone. You can stay tuned for more details. Thank you for joining us today as I explored consistency. And if you want to hear more about creating content that's easy, check out this video right here.